Hi, my name is David Greer, and I am the president of the board of directors at Connections for the Homeless. At Connections, our mission is to serve and catalyze our community to end homelessness one person at a time. We've been providing these services on the North Shore for 33 years. We do three primary things: prevention, shelter, and housing. And in 2017, we were able to provide assistance to more than 1,000 individuals and families. Many people, when they think about Connections, think about Hilda's Place, our overnight shelter. But Connections is so much more than that, and homelessness is so much more than that. In fact, primarily what we do is provide housing, and many of those people are families, just like us.
Hi, my name is Jeanette Hutchison. I am 36 years old. I'm an Evanston resident. I have a 11-year-old son, Zechariah. I have a 9-year-old daughter, Zoe. I have a 4-year-old son, Zamir. I have a 2-year-old, Zara.
My name is Daryl Lynn. I've been at this address for about a little bit over a year and a half with my daughter and myself. She's a 5-year-old, Layla.
Our clients never expected to be experiencing homelessness. They are working hard, trying to pay their bills and get along. But then life happens.
I have done 7 years of law firm work. I was actually a docket clerk. I was working full time. I think I was making between $13 to $14 an hour. A lot of people didn't know I was homeless. My bosses didn't even know until I told them I need to move and I need the day off. We were living in a shelter 2 years before that, during my time of divorce.
Me and my daughter were living on still the west side of the town. My daughter was in Catholic school. I was a retail manager. Our schedules kept clashing, my daughters and myself, so I had to resign from my full-time employment.
That was my next move, to live in the car or either be stuck in a one-bedroom with my children, living with other people, and I just wasn't comfortable with that.
What people don't understand is not always is it because your lack of talent, not always is it because you can't get a job, or is it because you don't have anybody. Sometimes it's just you have to take a loss. Sometimes you just have to start over. Sometimes you just gotta reroute.
When Connections comes into their lives, we're able to provide a basic safety net that many of us take for granted.
I got one phone call. I was in the kitchen making breakfast and they said, "Hey, when can you come in?" And I said, "I will be right there." I was in. I was in.
They have helped me get my daughter started in daycare. They helped me establish my own address. Me and Maria sat down and did a plan. It was like a 30-day plan, 6 months, and then a year. She's kept me on track, making sure, even if it's just a call, "Are you at work? What's Layla doing? How's she doing in school?" Like, she always stays connected with me.
Now that I'm in Connections, it really opened up a lot of opportunities for me and for my children. To this day, I have to remind myself, Jeanette, you got this. You got through college, you got through high school, you were raised by a wonderful mother. I might not be where I want to be, but I'm better than where I was. Having my own house, a 5-bedroom, is mama's goal. Backyard, big backyard with a fence. My children like pets. We definitely want a dog and a turtle.
Obtain a car. That's like the last thing on my checklist to do.
And when homelessness is ended for a family, it greatly reduces the chances that their children will experience homelessness. And what gets us really excited is that those children will then be on a path to realize their full potential, which is what any parent wants.
I'm gonna start off with Zechariah. When he grows up, I can see him being his own movie producer. With Zoe, I could either see her being a doctor, teacher, maybe a lawyer. Zamir, I could see him being a spokesperson of some sort of network, something. Zara, I could see her in the future, princess. She's a princess.
I want Layla to be, this is a hard one. I don't know. I want her to be exactly who she wants to be.
And none of this would be possible without support from the community. Nearly 50% of our budget at Connections comes from private donations, gifts from families like ours, neighbors, and others in the community.
Thank you.
The minute that you feel like it's going in vain, that no one's recognizing it, we are.
It's a lot of work for Connections to get the things that they need to help people like me. Mothers, dads, grandmas, aunts. Right now, I know that there's been a lot of waiting lists because they need help with funding.
Just know that it's always appreciated, and even if you don't feel like it, just know that we're telling God to tell you thank you.